Well, hello everyone. It's Laura Wells, social networker with Solavei, and it is my joy and honor this week to be hosting the Super Social for everyone. Thanks for tuning in tonight, this Monday evening, the 29th of July. I just want to give a huge shout out to all of our cities that we have gone around the United States lately. Several of us have been traveling around to Tulsa and Kansas City, to Dallas. We were actually just in San Antonio this past weekend, and just a huge shout out to all the groups there. We've had a blast. Our family has been traveling around, of course, with Stacy Wallace and other top leaders such as Mike Rogers and of course my husband and I and David Lewis and several leaders. And traveling around has just been an amazing time, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. Tonight we're going to be going over the vision presentation of Solavei, so I'm going to share some exciting news for those of you who are just tapping into tonight for the very first time to learn about Solavei, and then later on I'm going to be going over some of the weekly scoop from our newsletter that just got released today. So for those of you that are just joining us for the very first time, I want to welcome you. Thank for whoever invited you to this webinar to learn more about Solavei. We're excited you're here, and it is my joy to introduce Solavei to you. So I'm going to hop right into it and kind of go over the vision presentation of Solavei and kind of let you in on kind of why we're so excited about this and what everybody is so excited about. So what is Solavei? Solavei is actually bringing three major keys in our current world together: commerce, social networking, and of course mobile service. And you know, you've probably already heard with commerce, you're already familiar with that, things like Groupon, Living Social, and other things. You know, people just want to save money, you know, so much so that they'll print off a giant sheet of paper, 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, which is basically a big old coupon, to take it to the store just to save a few bucks. I mean, I've done it, everyone's done it, I still do it. And of course with social networking, you know, social networking is everywhere. Facebook is one of my favorite playgrounds. But people just don't meet in coffee shops anymore to hang out. They actually connect online. They're communicating, they're sharing deals, they're developing friendships, and they're doing actual business that way. So social commerce is social networking is a big key in our world today. And then of course, mobile service. You know, we all have a mobile phone here in the United States. In fact, there are over 300 million cell phone connections in this country alone, and most of them are paying more than $49 a month. So what Solavei has done is they recognize those trends and they've merged them together to create a company that encourages the natural human response. When we find a great deal, we want to share it with our friends. And so collectively, by doing that, we have one voice to lower the price of the things we spend money on every day. So Solavei is doing things differently. We actually call it a revolution. As a matter of fact, Sprint, Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile have collectively been spending about $12 billion per year in advertising. They do big commercials, Super Bowl ads, magazines, billboards, all that stuff. And Solavei, however, is changing all of that. And they're offering not only a great mobile service value, but they're actually paying their members back. Solavei pays the people just like you and I, people that share Solavei and refer their friends. So Solavei is actually taking what, you know, used to be just the regular way of doing business, and they're kind of turning that on its head. Solavei is actually putting that money back in the hands of the people and the nonprofits who need it the most. And all it is it's very, very simple to understand. Solavei right now offers mobile service, unlimited voice, text, and data on a nationwide 4G network for $49 per month plus tax. And we encourage our members to share it through social media: Pinterest, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, whatever methods of social media that you'd like to share it on, and of course, face-to-face with your friends. When you do, this is my favorite part, when you share Solavei with your friends, you get paid back. You know, I like to call Solavei a pay-it-forward movement that pays you back, because this is actually something that your friends are going to be happy to hear from you about. It's something that's going to save them money, but it's actually something that's going to pay you back as well when you send other people to become a member of Solavei. So the Solavei mission. And this is one of my favorite parts to talk about Solavei when people ask me why I'm excited to be a part of Solavei, and it's because Solavei's founder, CEO Ryan Wirch, and the leadership team of Solavei, they have the capacity, the connections, and certainly the know-how to create multi-billion-dollar corporations. In fact, Ryan Wirch has done it. But what I love about Solavei is the mission, the heartfelt desire to make commerce less expensive and even profitable for its members. So other phone carriers, they spend a lot of money, about $12 billion per year in advertising, stuff that we don't even want to see. We flip right through the commercials, we flip the pages of the magazine. We don't want to be bothered by that stuff, and Solavei truly believes that that money is better served by being placed in the hands of the people. So Solavei instead is putting the dollars back where it matters the most, to you, to me, to nonprofit organizations. So that's kind of why I call Solavei the ultimate pay it forward movement that pays you back. So very soon, the most exciting part about Solavei is the actual vision of Solavei was never intended to be just mobile service. In fact, Solavei's ultimate vision is on a whole nother level. Very similar in the way that Amazon started by selling books online, Solavei started by selling phone service. So it's created our platform. That's what's brought in members. But the vision of Solavei was never just to be a mobile carrier. The vision of Solavei was actually to create a social commerce revolution. So what does that mean? Well, this year, Solavei is going to be launching Solavei Marketplace. And this is very exciting. This is what several of us have been waiting months for. We were very excited about this. Solavei Marketplace is actually going to be taking that same purple pay card that you get when you join as a social member. By the way, that's how Solavei pays you. They pay you on a purple pay card for every 3 that switch to Solavei through an individual. That individual is paid back through the Solavei Visa purple pay card, $20 every month that those 3 members maintain their mobile service. So, of course, there's an advanced reward program as well. As your network grows, so do the funds that Solavei gives back to you. So Solavei Marketplace, when it launches, it's actually launching with that same purple pay card through a thing called card linking. Now, card linking, many of you may know a company called First Data. First Data is the largest organization of its kind. It currently handles more than $1 trillion of business. If you ever see anything like a Visa or MasterCard accepted in a store, it's actually First Data that processes that transaction. Over $1 trillion in business around the world. So when Solavei Marketplace launches, it's going to be very exciting because you can get deals and offers through things that similar to the way Groupon and Living Social function now, but instead of having to cut coupons or print out a deal and take them to the counter with your big giant sheet of paper, now you can simply go online to the social marketplace to secure a deal. Maybe it's 2-for-1 hamburgers or 40% off your purchase at a retail store, or even discounts on maybe cable service or even energy. All of those discounts, all of those coupons are linked to your purple pay card. So you'll simply go online, choose the deal you want, and it automatically links it and is applied to your purple pay card. So you can just go out and shop like you normally do. Your Solavei pay card is going to be able to provide that value for you. So it's very exciting. Solavei Marketplace is coming, it's right around the corner. In fact, we actually got an invitation to attend the anniversary bash on September 21st there in Seattle, and we're excited to, again, for the second time, see a switch flipped on. We were there for the launch of Solavei mobile service itself. We got to see the switch being flipped on September 21st, 2012, and this year we're excited to be a part of the next phase of Solavei again. So we're really excited about that. So what to do now? Solavei, obviously, as you can see, is very simple. It's very simple to understand, very simple to explain. Everybody has a cell phone in their hands, and so it's really easy to kind of decide if it's a good fit for you. So what to do now is we encourage you to take action. The first step, obviously, is to get in. Become a member. Get connected to Solavei. You may want to move over your mobile service to Solavei. So you'll definitely want to reach out to the person that invited you to watch this video. Tell them you're ready to get set up with your account. It takes less than 10 minutes usually to set up your account right online. It's very, very simple. Then step 2, obviously, is to get social. Share it with your friends. You know, I encourage you to post something on Facebook about how excited you are to save money on your phone bill. That is something easy to do, and it explains to your friends how excited you are, and it lets them ask you, hey, how'd you do that? You know, what's up with that? What did you do? Tell me more. And you can share Solavei with them. And then third, of course, is get free. When you share Solavei with your friends, with your connections, whether it be social media or with your friends and family face-to-face, you're going to earn income when you share and when those people join Solavei as well. So the first step, obviously, is what we want for everyone, is we want you to be earning enough to earn your mobile service for free. You know, taking that burden off your family's budget is a huge deal. It really, really is. But even more, obviously, the more you share, the more you refer, the more free becomes. Whether it's a lifestyle of freedom or just, you know, relaxing a little bit when you need new tires on your car, whatever that word free means for you, that's what we want for you. So we're really excited that somebody has shared Solavei with you today and that you're here to learn more about that. You know, people are going to hear about Solavei from someone. We've got about 200,000 members who have joined Solavei in just the last 9-10 months now, and over $12 million have been paid out. It's going viral. It's being talked about online and offline. You see city takeovers everywhere. It's very, very exciting. But you know, the time is now. People are hearing about Solavei left and right. And matter of fact, I was at an event this weekend, and one of our new members came up to me, and at this giant meeting with hundreds of people in the room, he came up and he said, "You're never going to believe this. My cousin is here." Now, he hasn't seen his cousin in 8 years, but how random, but how not random is that? People are learning about Solavei from someone. You need them to hear about it from you first. So definitely, time is of the essence. Don't wait. You definitely want to get in, get social, and get free as quickly as possible. You know, maybe you can create a massive savings by getting your phone bill paid for, or a sustainable income for you personally, or you know, maybe a nonprofit or organization that you care about. So we're really excited about that. So the next thing I want to share with you guys is I'm going to pop back on here and say hello. You know, I want to share with you guys some of the cool things that have been happening around our community lately, and of course in our city takeovers. Now, what we're actually doing with the Solavei University. Solavei University is a field-led training event where we're actually kind of following along the city takeovers, and we're going to cities that are super hot. The members are loud. They tell us that they want us there. So what we're actually doing is we're going around to these city takeovers, and we are, or the cities in the city takeovers, and we are actually bringing training to those areas for members, led by members, for members. And I want to show you guys where to go to register for our newest, latest one. Our next one is actually going to be in Phoenix, Arizona, August 17th. And you can go to empoweredliving.biz/university, and you can go right there to find out all the details, pay for your ticket. You guys, it's only $10. It's amazing. That includes your manual, and it includes a bracelet that you can only get through Social Commerce University. So we definitely want you to tap into that. And then we'll see you the following week in San Diego, sunny San Diego, California, August 24th. And same thing, you can reach out and connect with them to register. Again, it's only $10, and you can do the registration right there on empoweredliving.biz/university. And the next thing I want to share with you guys is the Solavei Scoop, the newsletter that just came out today. This is very exciting. I got to tell you, every week I look forward to this. This comes out every single Monday into your email. So make sure that you've got Solavei's email address listed as your safe sender so you can receive these emails. But really quick, I want to go through kind of what's hot right now in the Solavei Scoop. You know, I love these little buttons, and make sure that your all of your members realize that these buttons are here. Buy SIM cards, make a payment, and visit My Solavei. My Solavei is actually your online support desk, and it's basically a huge center where you can basically find every document, every piece of info. 95% of the questions that come into the call center are actually able to be answered simply by clicking this link to visit mysolavei.com. Of course, you can make a payment and buy SIM cards to have on hand here. exciting, exciting news, the All-In webinar. The All-In webinar is tomorrow. That is July 30th. It is at 5 o'clock Pacific time. That's 8 p.m. Eastern. That would be 7 p.m. Central. You definitely do not want to miss this. This is where Ryan Wirch is going to be actually giving us updates on the future of Solavei and the social commerce revolution. It is definitely something you want to tap into, and you can get into that by going to socials.solavei.com. So you'll definitely want to tap into that. It is awesome to hear it straight from Ryan Wirch, all the latest and greatest news. And of course, oh my goodness, you guys, there's only 2 days left for the High 5 and Get 25 special offer. This is just amazing. I mean, seriously, I'm just going to talk candidly here for a second. Y'all, $49 a month plus tax for unlimited talk, text, and data is awesome. Solavei really doesn't have to do any special promotions to make it even better, but they are. Right now, when you enroll in Solavei as a brand new service member, meaning you're getting this mobile service through Solavei, you're going to get $25 back from Solavei as long as you activate your SIM card by, I believe it is August 15th. And then in October, you're going to get that $25 back. But that's not it. Now, your sponsor, or if you're already a member, when you enroll a new person into Solavei, they get $25, and so do you. It is awesome, but there's only 2 days left of that, so you definitely want to click this button here right there, and it says Email with Outreach Manager. They've got a great little High 5 and Get 25 graphic in our Outreach Manager button back there in your back office, so you definitely want to click that button, send follow-up emails. Don't let your friends miss out on this deal. It's going to be such a bummer if they contact you a day late and say, okay, I'm ready, and now it's going to be too late. So basically make sure that they don't forget about that. You know what's really neat is that Solavei is all over the place, to be honest, online and in the news, press releases. This is just a great thing you can post on Facebook to share with your friends, family, and your connections, that all the reviews, the wonderful reviews that have come out about Solavei in the media. You can click this image and kind of see what's hot, what's being said about Solavei. Same thing with Inc.com. They just did an article as well. Massive praise on this, first to social networking, first to social commerce, and it is a great article about Solavei. Tip of the week. Tip of the week. This one is a big one. Searching Solavei support. So, one of the really neat things about Solavei is that it's ever evolving. You're going to be able to find that things change from week to week in a great way. The whole entire process is being always evolved by the corporate staff, by member support. They've got their ear to the ground to hear what the field is saying. They want more than anything for us to be able to find things easy, get things done, because our main focus is to simply share Solavei and make it as easy as possible. So they have done a really great job. When you go into support.solavei.com, you can actually use the search button and type what kind of content or what you're searching for, and then you can actually choose the type of content to search for. So for example, if you want to search for a document, then you can type in there and you can filter it to show you all the documents that are in support.solavei.com. If you want to search for things like what members are saying, external site kind of references or tutorials, then you can do that as well in there. You can also search the forum for discussion topics, and keep in mind that the forum is an online help desk. So this is where people go when they've got issues. So you may want to keep that in mind when you go into support.solavei.com. You go in the forums. These are people that are only really back there because they've got an issue. They need help. Some of them are quite frustrated, so just kind of keep that in mind when you're searching through the forums, that it's not a rainbows and puppies play place. Usually it's you kind of have to wade through some of that, but if you kind of put that filter on when you go back there, you can actually use the forums to learn a lot. What I encourage you to do is go back through the forums and look for those green check marks in the forums. That actually tells you that someone at the Solavei corporate office in Bellevue has actually marked that answer as correct. So when you're back there, that's a great way for you to learn. If you just want to learn, hey, what's the answer to that specific question? How was it resolved? Look for the green check mark, and you can kind of file that away in your mental Rolodex there, so you can learn more about what's going on. And finally, the city takeover update. Oh my goodness, we've had so many members anxious for these cities. It was amazing to see all of them pop up in one place. This is going to be a really hot month. Well, literally, it's in August, but not only that, because these are cities, these are very massive cities with a lot of members who are just so ready to be taken over. And so Seattle, Detroit, Philadelphia, San Diego, Minneapolis, Phoenix, New York City, and New Jersey, now it is your turn. And this is very, very exciting. The city takeover is coming to you. This is where the corporate office actually plays in. They do rally calls every week with Ryan Wirch, so you're actually going to learn straight from Ryan Wirch on the best business practices to participate in the city takeover. And the takeover rally call is actually on Tuesday as well, 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 o'clock Eastern, and in your Scoop newsletter you're actually going to see the call-in number to participate in the city takeover call. So that is very, very exciting. So, you know, I'm just excited to be here. I'm excited to showcase this with you guys and explain a little bit more about what Solavei is, what's going on this week, what's hot. And thank you guys for listening in. And of course, like I said, if this is the first time you've ever heard about Solavei, definitely get back with the person that introduced you to this video, the person that linked it to you, and tell them, man, I'm ready. I want in on that last 2 days, the $25 cash back. I want in, and then take a few minutes to connect with that person and have them help you get in, get social, and get free. Have a great week, everyone. I'll see you next time. Bye.